I'm waiting for a blizzard.
They mash.
Thank you.
I just saw
So that's where we're at. We are under a winter weather advisory. That is not snow, that's all ice.
Merry Vlogmas!
Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times.
Morning, happy 11th day of Advent. Aspen is moving. You can see we were a little behind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 13 days.
Okay, so you need to go back to...
What day are we on? The 11th? So we should be...
You should have 11 of those pulled up.
I see the 11th. We have 9, so we need to open
2 more.
the 10th, which is up here.
What's it say?
10th. This is the 10th. Now is the time of God's favor. 2, core, 6, 2. And then
Whoops.
I throw it on the ground. The 11th. Keep your lamps burning. Luke 12 through 35.
So yeah, good morning, Merry Vlogmas.
It's so cold out.
Happy 11th day of Advent. I know we've missed a couple days, but that is because we are in the heart of finals right now. And so we've been pushing to get our papers and all of our work in. Isn't that pretty though? It's still just a dusting though, you guys. I don't know how much we're supposed to get today, but so far this year we've only had a dusting of snow. We're waiting for our first big snow.
I'm waiting for a blizzard. I'm waiting for a blizzard.
A blizzard? I don't know about that.
I hope that on Christmas Day we have a blizzard so we can open presents in a blizzard.
Last minute, I am heading out the door. I need to find my phone. I finished all of my public speaking class, and then I realized that Ireland's, they need more help on the Nutcracker. So I volunteered for another volunteering shift. I'm gonna go supervise the theater. So we'll see what that's all about. I ended up getting out of my sweats and getting dressed up and a little bit, did my hair because I've been so busy on school. I haven't taken the time to do anything recently. So, all right, we're gonna head out the door. A happy Advent and Vlogmas. Okay. We are setting up our Christmas tree. We just took the air conditioner we had in the window out.
There it is!
Oh, you know what? I think there's a storm window on there. Maybe. I don't know. If there is, I'm going to pull it down. Are you excited?
Yes, I'm going to start taking things out.
All right, let's do it. Oh, I see a couple things that need picked up on the floor.
It's okay, we'll get it.
We'll get those when we're done here, huh?
Merry Vlogmas!
Merry Vlogmas.
Now we got to put
Happy Advent.
Yes, we got 2 ornaments to put on.
And there is the tree. It's not got the top or anything, but it's up. Yay!
Here you go.
All right, should we put on some ornaments?
There's 1
Let's
ornament.
do it.
There are 2 ornaments.
1. I
And
believe this is Skylur's, and so is that one.
2. And then just
First
think.
ornaments on.
Just think, 11 days and I'll be opening Christmas presents. I'm hoping I get my shifter. Mwah.
There it is. Merry Vlogmas. Now we just need to get a tree skirt and some ornaments on. But we've got our tree set up tonight.
Last year we had this tree and a real tree. And this year what we're gonna do is Saturday we're gonna go get a real tree.
On my birthday, huh?
Yeah, it's supposed to
Kind
snow
of our
that
tradition.
day.
I know.
Maybe we could look at the lights that day if the Ireland's off. We'd do that whole big shebang.
She's not.
Oh,
She's not off. So we're gonna have, normally we like to do the lights on St. Lucy's,
Which
the
is
feast day
tomorrow.
of St. Lucy. And we like to go to the reflections in the park and see the lights. But Ireland has nutcracker practice, so we don't want her to miss.
So we wait.
So we're gonna wait, huh?
I parked this year.
I wonder what time she gets done, because maybe we could go after her practice.
Yeah, but last year what we did is we had this tree for like the lights and stuff. Mm-hmm. But we had the other tree just so we could open presents under.
In the living room under.
Which is super.
Look how pretty that looks at night. That is so pretty. All right, Ireland and I are headed off to Nutcracker. Oh, it is their first dress rehearsal. I'm so happy that. Good morning, Merry Vlogmas, day 13. Happy Feast of St. Lucy. And I gotta show you what's going on. Week 2 of Advent. Hello. Mrs. Fletcher and Mr. Monk are out. Mrs. Fletcher is finally starting to grow in her flight wings, but she doesn't. See how Mr. Monk has those blue wings that come out the back of his feathers? Those are his flight wings. He's currently looking for seed. But Mrs. Fletcher does not have those same full flight wings yet, so she can't quite fly. She tries. She like hop flies.
Oh, that'd be funny if it is, because they had it, they screwed up and they got it that fast to us.
I have no idea. I don't think it's Young He, because I don't think her box is shaped like this. It could be.
You don't think it's who?
Young He, the Squid Game doll?
You don't start crying?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, what's the option of crying if it's Jennifer?
If it's Jennifer, I might. I just trying to get her was traumatic. Jennifer, I would have thought she'd be happy.
If so, they were like,
Fast.
yeah.
I don't want to accidentally damage her. I know everybody was getting theirs that I follow.
Do you want me to help cut the box?
No, she didn't.
It's all wrapped up.
Oh my god.
Here. Oh, it's her.
She's so pretty. Look at, she came with an art piece.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That's sick.
She's so beautiful. Look at her.
Oh, she is really pretty.
How big is that art piece?
I don't know. I want to get framed though.
I got a frame. Here, let's see it.
It's square.
Oh, it's little.
Careful.
What's my book?
Oh, it's canvas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's a canvas.
How long have you waited for her?
Over a year.
And so,
Well.
why are you? What's the ordeal behind her?
She got lost, and they couldn't find the order.
Yeah, and it took Dad calling and finding proof, and then they were like, "Oh, we have her."
Now, what's so special about her, though?
We got to vote on this design.
So, what part of her did you help design?
So I had voted for the red shoes and the headpiece. I voted for a different purse, but I'm glad they went with this purse because it's cohesive to the design. So I voted for a purse that looked like a little Chinese pavilion.
Oh, cool. So,
Yeah.
what'd they go with? What kind of?
They went with a pearl that has a dragon around it.
I like it with her. I think that's really pretty.
So they picked what you designed?
People voted. Yeah,
And this is actually a piece of canvas.
that's so cool.
So when they originally announced her, they didn't announce this coming with her. We found out she was coming with this, I think, 2 months ago. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go make a video about her. She's so pretty. I didn't think she was coming this soon. I thought it'd be after the new year.
I'm gonna come get a close up on your doll because she is really beautiful, and they cannot see her.
And
from
if you
there.
ever wanted to know what plastic bags can be dangerous to avoid danger of suffocation, keep this bag away from children, babies and children, is in about every language. They have it for you, like every
I
language.
expected her to be a lot heavier than she is. She's really light.
She is so
She has a custom stand and everything.
beautiful.
Well, you're not opening.
No, I'm not opening her. Look at how gorgeous she is.
But you just got a new shelf that you finally got. We bought it for you for your birthday.
Yes, and I finally got it.
It even says Fang Vote on it.
Yeah, fang vote. See, I did.
She is.
This
so,
is the second.
Oh, look at her back, you guys.
Yeah.
She's so
She's
pretty.
supposed to look like she's coming out of the water.
Gotcha.
Here's your canvas.
Wow.
She's so
She was
beautiful.
designed so that you don't take her out of the box because you can see all of her details. So there's the shoes she voted on. And the headpiece.
Yes, and she was available for 2 weeks. Yeah. which is different from the others collectors who are usually sold out within like 20
Hours.
minutes.
Yeah. So, and you had bought her, but they lost your order,
They
said it
lost
was
the
never
order.
there.
Yes, she disappeared from my thing. Dad called, got it situated, and we got an email like an hour later saying that they had found the order and she was on her way.
And they were just going to refund you, right? Originally, they weren't even going to
They
do
weren't
that
gonna
until
refund me
Dad
because
found
they
it.
couldn't find the order.
Dripping off of her. What's that?
Pearls
Gold.
and pearls. She has
Golden
little dangly
yes.
pearls.
She's so
Here is your
gorgeous.
beautiful
Thank
piece of
you.
canvas, which is probably going to need a special frame.
I'm on
Wow.
the tree with all the dogs.
Well, let me see where. I don't
Right
think.
there.
Oh
He's
my
right there.
goodness! So that's your company work tree, right?
I can see a dog. Do you see a dog? No, I do not. I can see a
I may or may not get to this paper yet today. I have a 3 to 4 page critical analysis to write, and that is my last thing that I have for school. That's for my literature class. But I wanted to show you. So one of my classes has an open form textbook. I think it's called something like that. Basically, it's free to everyone that takes the class. So I did not have to buy one for my creative writing class, which was nice. I'm taking Introduction to Cultural Anthropology. I got my anthropology book today. Look at the size of that. That's so crazy. Introduction to Anthropology. So I have no idea. It's covering like all things people and cultures, I guess. Oh, look, this was one of the things though I was looking at and I thought, look how cute he is. So I got that book, and then I only needed one more book. I'm taking Natural Resource Conservation, and I actually got a real textbook this time. Look, it's so thick. So pretty. Most of it's black and white though. It's black, white, and green as its color basis, but it's all about like our oceans and our environment and acid rain and nuclear energy and stuff like that. So I'm very excited about these 3 classes this coming spring semester. And then I am not taking any classes for the summer semester. So I'm going to take summer off and just enjoy. Originally I was taking a meteorology class and it just did not, where we were at for the season of our life, I decided not to. It's only available in the summer. So I opted to go with Natural Resource Conservation, which was the next thing on my list that I would like to learn about. I have one more science that I need to take after this one, and I think it's an environmental science that I'm going to take that I opted for, I believe, because I have to have a lab component. So now you know, that's what I'm taking. So I am really excited for these 3 classes. Of course, creative writing, because that's what I'm going to school for. But this kind of stuff makes me tick right here. This kind of stuff does. So anyway, yeah, so my books are in. I'm ready to go for the next semester. I just have to wait for it to start, but I'm also ready for my break. Guyana's really loud. I had them out earlier. They were having I gave them a treat. It's so funny. They will call me treat treat. Like I'll walk by their cage and they'll be like, treat treat, treat treat. And they call for me. So they'll even be covered for the night and sleeping. And they'll be like, treat treat. Say, go to bed. You're not getting a treat at this time of night. Anyway, so the last thing I have to do is my literature class. So I'm going to work on that now. I have to analyze like a topic that we've discussed. And I'm actually, instead of choosing one of the books, I'm going to go with one of the poems that we read by Emily Moan Slate. At the very beginning of the semester, we went through her poetry. And so I think I'm going to discuss either like postpartum depression or motherhood in the 21st century, because that's what it was about. It was about like motherhood and emotions. So I'm going to kind of just research some motherhood topics. And then that's what I'm going to go with, I think, this time. So, okay. I'm going to get back to this and I'll see you in a little while. I knew there was something I was forgetting to update you on. So we are under a winter weather advisory. And the timing is just impeccable for it because Ireland has, so tonight we should be all right. My concern is tomorrow. Tonight is their full dress rehearsal. So it's makeup, hair, costume. So yesterday was dress rehearsal, but not full dress rehearsal. It was full dress rehearsal for the first year students, but not for the other ones that already know how to do their makeup. This time everyone has to have makeup, hair, all that stuff done. Tomorrow is the very first performance and we are under a winter weather advisory, but it's not just snow. So you all know we live out of town from her ballet studio. And let me see if I can get this to pull up. So we are under a winter weather advisory from the National Weather Service. Freezing rain expected, total ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch for our counties from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. So it'll start tonight after we're in bed. So we'll just kind of have to see how that goes. Her performance isn't till the evening, but my worry is the road conditions and things like that. Yeah, they just put a video out.
Good afternoon, I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Joshua France, and temperatures outside are warming up, mainly due to that southeasterly and southerly wind. We do have some high-level clouds passing through, but we are sitting in the upper teens and increasing
that is our
despite
local.
a lack of sunshine. We'll continue to increase into the evening, and that warm moist air brings in the chances for precipitation later on, mainly a wintry mix, which is why we have that red alert day in place because of the ice accumulation and freezing rain. Could cause significant travel issues and power outages, so stay off the roads if you can. The storm will arrive by about 9 to 10 p.m. and move through, bringing with it significant freezing rain potential, maybe some more snow for our northern counties as well, and will continue into tomorrow morning.
So possible
and then
power
transition mostly
outages
to rain later in the afternoon before we're left pretty much mostly cloudy heading into Sunday. Overall ice accumulations around 1/10 of an inch and even greater, up to 3/10 of an inch. That can cause a lot to travel difficulty.
So that's where we're at. We are under a winter weather advisory, so that's how we are getting ready to close out our second week of Advent. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. Tomorrow's my birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. I'm going to get to doing this paper because that is priority, and then we'll go from there. I just printed up the poem that I'm going to utilize. I'm going to utilize So Easy by Emily Moan Slate, and we'll just go with the flow. I think I'm going to go out and try to bring in some wood just in case. I mean, if it's raining because our fireplace is an old masonry fireplace, we do not have caps on it. So we'll just have to see. Have to see what happens. I have it capped right now, so with just wood planks, that's what we put on it when we're not utilizing it. So okay, Ireland is ready for final dress rehearsal.
Yep.
She's got her nutcracker makeup on. We know how glamorous it is, right, Rhea?
Don't zoom into the nutcracker
All right,
makeup.
Let's see the fit.
The fit, it's
You are so cute.
soldier. We don't talk about the grape earrings. They match.
Thank you.
I just sung the whole song by Charlea.
Aspen is out salting the sidewalks. Making sure it's safe in case anybody needs to walk by. Plus, we have to get out of our driveway. So, and you can hear it. It's still coming down. It's still ice coming down. Listen. Not sure how much we got, but listen to that. Yeah, that is not snow. That's all ice. So we're definitely not going anywhere right now because even though it's my birthday, I still have to get my final literature paper in, but I wanted to show you. So it is always, I need to open up my windows, let some light in, although that'll probably let some cold air in. Maybe I'll leave that down today and just turn my brighter lights on. I've got a light up here I can turn on. This I am tackling over spring or over winter break. That is my goal. We will have that done before I go back to school. Anyway, yes, I have my literature paper I have to get done today, but look, I wanted to show you. So it's always cold underneath my desk because it's by an outer wall. Braxen, and I'm always cold, period. Braxen bought me for Christmas and my birthday a queen size electric blanket. It's so nice. I used it last night. It was super cold in the house and I just cuddled up under it. I had it. I've had it turned on so that I could heat it up, and it's been sitting on my chair, so my chair's warm now. It's so nice. So nice because I'm always cold, so it's nice that I can just plug it in and I don't necessarily have to turn the heat up in the house when everybody else is like, oh, I'm not cold, and I'm like, I am. So yeah, last night it was cold and I put it on in my bed, and then I'm trying not to roll it over. I put it on in my bed and I just cuddled up and read a book and just enjoyed my pre-birthday. So I hear you. They're so loud. They're chatting away. Look at them. Are you chatting away?
It's cold out there. Whew.
It is. They saw you salting for everybody, so they didn't slip.
Yeah, I threw some salt over by the neighbor's house because if someone's walking this way, there's no salt, so they might slip and fall. So I tossed some salt over there, so if someone's walking that way, they'll be all right. And I threw some salt on the steps. Dude, I slid down the driveway. And while salting, I was like, whee! But it was fun. I told Dad I might be able to go because it's all the ice and stuff is like going away.
Yeah.
So I might be able to.
Yeah, it's supposed to. Anyway, so what was I going to say? Oh, so yes, we've been in the middle of this winter weather advisory. I don't know what we're still in right now. I should check and see what it says. Oh. Here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, there is cold wind coming in. I think I'm gonna have to put some plastic on these windows to keep it warm, especially when we get in the super negative temperatures. Which, by the way, I realize now that that is a dialect thing, that I say negative temperatures. So one of you was mentioning in our comments how you say minus instead of negative, but around here we say negative temperatures. I mean, we will say like minus 20 degrees. Like it's not, but our dialect here is to say, yeah, we're in the negative temperatures, if that makes sense. Or it's like, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's hard for me to think of like situations. But yeah, one of you did mention that and I thought it was interesting. I actually find that kind of stuff very fascinating. Like how people will say one thing from one area to the next. So when I was, oh, I think I got an eyelash in my eye. When I was growing up, something that people always said was pop. I want a pop. I'm gonna go get a pop from the store. And so that was soda or cola or Coke or however you say it. For us, that was soda. I now say soda, and I've said soda for a long time, but regionally, most people, and I think it's changing now as more people have moved to the area around here, but regionally where I'm from, pop is what people say. My mom still says it. I'm gonna get a pop. And I never noticed it. I always thought it was like everybody said pop, right? But no, traditionally soda is more common around the area where people don't say pop. And then the more south you go, people will say Coke, like, I want an orange Coke, or I want and I don't know because I don't say it completely, but I do remember hearing someone come through when I was working drive-through once, and they said, I want an orange Coke. And I'm like, oh, you want orange and Coke? And they're like, no, I want an orange Coke. And so it took me a minute to realize what they were asking for. So just like an offshoot conversation, but something that I find fascinating is like how regionally dialects can be different. So, in the United States, because the United States is such a big area, there are all kinds of regional dialects. And I think that's true for lots of other countries too. Like, you'll have a dialect depending on how far north or south you go, you'll have different dialects, or east or west or whatever. So there might be like different types of slang you might say too. So anyway, just something that I found fascinating and funny, that there's such a difference in even in how we say temperature, minus or negative. So how do you say it? What do you say? Is it minus 20? Is it negative 20? Is it like, how do you say that? Or is it negative temperatures? Or because when we talk about like really cold weather, usually I think I would say something like, we're getting ready to go into negative temperatures. That would be something I would say. So how do you say that? What is that for you? Anyway, I have to write this paper. I got the outline done last night. I think what I'm writing about is how the motherhood experience is different by circumstance and culture. And yet, in the stories that I've read, it was the same across the board, that the mothers wanted the best for their children, or wanted to do what was right by their children, even if they didn't necessarily always do what was right, if that makes sense. So that's what my critical analysis paper is on for my literature class. And hopefully I can get that to come together in the way that I foresee it. I'm using three pieces because we needed 3 sources. So I opted to go with, and I'll show you a little of my behind the scenes of how I do critical analysis or literature analysis that I have developed this semester for myself. I printed up a poem. So I'm using the poem So Easy by Emily Moan Slate. And so I highlighted any of the pieces of evidence that I thought would go along with my writing that kind of made me think of this topic. And I am using the book Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. This is a part of an African trilogy. And so I mark up my school books. I've highlighted in the book things I want to use as evidence, and then I put these little self-stick tabs in so I can find where I need to be. And then, and then I'm using the Imagining America anthology. I'm doing a story called American Horse. So that's one of my sources, and I have a ton of stuff in this one. So if you can't tell, this was probably one of my most referenced stories that I used this semester, was the story American Horse in here. Which is funny because it wasn't one of my favorite stories, but it was something that I found relevant to a lot of the assignments that we did this semester. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. And this will be my absolute last assignment this semester. I realized I forgot to fill out scholarship paperwork for the upcoming semester. I do have a scholarship that I earned for the spring semester. I actually earned it in the fall, and it covers both semesters because it was a bit of a larger scholarship. So thankfully I had that available to me because I missed out on filling out for spring scholarships. I could just kick myself for that. Anyway, so yeah, that's where I'm at. That's how my birthday's going. And like I said, oh, I didn't show you. So Ireland is making me cookies, and she is crocheting me another derp, but she's not done with it. So if you don't know what the derps are, it's something she created. She created a little bat, and he had what she called derpy eyes. And so since then, she has crocheted me this little family of derps. And so I'm now getting, I think she said she's crocheting me an angel derp. So I'm pretty excited for that. It's going to be like white and sparkly and have golden eyes and a halo, she said. Tearlyn made me a mushkin. So for most of the holiday season, she's been a little busy this last. She's been working on, she submitted for our state flag, she submitted something to that. She submitted a piece of artwork to Monster High has something, or Mattel has something going on. So she did a Monster High art piece. She submitted to that. So she's been working on a lot of her artwork, building her social media, things like that. Because that's what she wants to do, is she really just wants to pursue art. And, but so she will do like holiday mushkins for me, and she has not gotten the last couple of holidays. She's been busy, but she hit my birthday up for me. So, and she said she had to look up what a baby looked like eating a piece of cake so that she could do the little baby mushkin eating cake. Isn't that cute though? I thought that was so cute. Anyway, so, and then Skylur called me because he's been working so much. He works 6 days a week now. And he had to go to work today in this ice storm. So a lot of things have canceled and closed. But his place of business did not. And so he needed to go to work today. And he called me after he'd been at work. He fell outside of his house. He called me after he got to work, probably, I don't know, he'd probably been there for an hour or two, and he's like, Mom, I didn't get a chance to tell you happy birthday, so I thought that was super sweet. And then I talked to Charlea today, and she had sent the sweetest post on Facebook to me, so that is what we're doing, and the kids have just been, they're anxiously waiting for us to get our real Christmas tree and that sort of stuff. So that's how this week 2 of Advent is ending. With an ice storm and and my birthday. So, and we'll pick up some birthday celebration again the day after tomorrow, when all of my kids will be, well, all of my kids that live at home will be home. We're going to do a little bit of a special birthday celebration then. So I'm pretty excited about that. They're going to get to watch a movie that I already took my mom to see. My sisters and I took my mom to see. So we're going to watch The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, and then one that we've all been wanting to see, especially Aspen. He's been just biting at the bit, wanting to watch it. We told him he couldn't watch it without us because we all want to experience it together for the first time. We're going to watch Red One, and then I think we're going to have some Chinese food, I think, and then have some snacks and stuff, and just make it a fun at-home time together. So I'm pretty excited for it. All right, I'm going to get this done, and then we'll see how the rest of the evening goes, and hopefully this weather is done. So how was opening night?
It was so good, and we did great.
Yeah, and you got flowers, you said, from some of your friends?
Yeah, from my friend.
Oh, so pretty.
And M&Ms. You will not believe what Graelynn got me. She's the queen rat.
Yeah. She was your secret?
No, she just got us this. It's a bat necklace.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So cool.
That's cute.
Yeah. And then I got a gift from Ben, which is just full of candy. He's the boy Russian soloist, and since I'm a Russian boy, he got all of us boys.
Aww. So what'd you get? Candy from him?
Yeah, and then my secret nutcracker got me this candle.
Oh my goodness.
And then they got me Skittles and gummy bears as well. I ate those.
I see something that says sock monkey. Oh my goodness, to go to your collection.
Yeah, it's a hot cocoa kit actually.
That's so cute.
And a Hershey's. So
Aww.
I got a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, it was so fun. I can't wait to wear. Do I have lipstick on my teeth?
You're spraying
no.
somewhere.
I'm surprised. But I'm so excited to wear the bat necklace. It's so pretty.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Because I think we told them, but if they don't know, you're a bat and Russian this year.
Yes.
In the Nutcracker.
And the bat is a brand new role that they've never had before.
Okay. So it's been a great night, opening night for Nutcracker, my birthday, and I'm done with school for the semester. I turned in my final assignment tonight, so I'm done. Yay!